Hello, class 7, physical science, your environment and science, page 70. In the previous class, we discussed about concept of motion, and today we shall discuss on speed, velocity, and acceleration. But before that, some students of your class have asked me a few questions, and knowing those questions, I have the idea that uh, some of you have felt difficulty in understanding the previous part, that is concept of motion that I discussed in the previous class. However, you know rectilinear motion, when something moves in a straight line. Suppose this is a straight line. My drawing is not straight, although suppose this is a straight line. It's a rectilinear motion. Okay. Then motion in circular path. This is a circle. This is a circle, and something is moving this way. That is motion in circular path. And suppose this is a top, Latin top. Now see, it is moving. It is moving. It is rotational motion. And combination of rotational motion and rectilinear motion, and this condition, this is rotation is going on, and this thing is also moving in this direction. That is a combination of রোটেশনাল। একটা লাট্টু যদি এইভাবে পাক্ষে থেকে দেখি সরলরেখা বরাবর যদি এগিয়ে এগিয়ে যেতে থাকে, তার যাওয়ার সুবিধা করে দেওয়া হয়, তাহলে সে যাবে। তাহলে তখন বলবো যে এটা রোটেশনাল motion in combination with rectilinear motion. And then curvilinear motion, and that thing that was discussed in your book. A leaf was drawn in such a manner, and here is the story of an ant, and this is the point. This is a point, and this is A. This is point A, and suppose this is a straight line. This is a straight line, and the last point is, in your book it has been written as B. Though this line has not been straight, suppose it is a straight line, okay, and this ant started its journey from this point, and it goes through this way and reaches here. It is a curvilinear motion, curved path, crossing a curved path. In the next figure of your book, there is also a picture which has been drawn like this. Point A and point B. So whichever may be the case, this or this. Suppose the ant starts from here, point A, and moves along this line and reaches here to point B. So it crosses this line. it moves in this direction, and the ant reaches its destination to the point B. So how much distance is covered if it goes through this way, and how much distance is covered if it goes through this way? You measure this line with a scale, because it is a straight line, though it is dotted. It has been drawn like a dotted line, but it is a straight line, and you can measure it with the help of a scale from these two these points. Suppose this is uh, 15. Suppose this is 15 centimeter. But how will it be measured? Not with a scale, of course. Then you have to take other means to measure this path. A simple path I can tell you. Suppose you place a piece of thread here, and along this line, a piece of thread is placed along this line. Then the thread is spread like a straight line, and then it can be measured. So this thread is longer than this dotted line. That means if the ant starts its journey from A point and reaches B point, the distance covered by it will be shorter than the distance covered by it when it traverses this path. Okay, so along the curvilinear motion, you can expect that the total distance covered, total distance traversed will be longer.